So now we come to fish and health. Now you may think fish is good for health. That's sold in the market. I told you first, the fish net hypothesis. So you sell fish. Not all fish is good for health. Not all fish contains omega-3 acid. Actually, omega-3 is seen in cold water fishes somewhere. And omega-3 is not good for health. That's a different story altogether. Omega has had its time. Now some other omega has come. So omega has gone. And so many things come and go. It's like, a wheel. But fish is good for keeping the poor people who are not having any protein at all. It's the quality of protein and things like that does not matter. This is the biggest section of this world. 2/3 of the world suffers from a disease called poverty. Did you know that? You have not had a disease called poverty. No? You had cancer, you knew. Heart attack, you knew. No, biggest disease is poverty, because poverty is the mother of all diseases. Poverty is the womb of every single disease, from common cold to cancer, because poverty depletes your immune system. And immune system is the one which keeps you healthy. So poverty is somewhere where fish has a very big role to play. Nobody bothers about poverty. Not only here, in the whole world. I'll give you an example. India has about, say, or why India? Whole world has about 39 million AIDS patients. AIDS. You all heard that? Everybody knows about AIDS, because there is a concerted effort to sell AIDS, because AIDS has got treatment which the company will make money, and their company is funding for so-called research, and you get papers on AIDS. But India has 67 million people suffering from NIDS. You know NIDS? NIDS? Have you heard of that? No, you have not heard of that. Because there is nobody selling NIDS. NIDS is nutritional immune deficiency syndrome. And this kills thousands of children every day in India. Every day in India. How many million? 67 million. Whole of sub-Saharan Africa has 40 million. India has 67 million. But even the Prime Minister doesn't know that is what is called NIDS. The Health Minister doesn't know what is NIDS. Nobody is interested. You have heart day, diabetes day, kidney day, head day, leg day. I said, let us have a hungry mouths day. Think of those mouths which don't get food once a week. I wrote to the Health Minister, I wrote to the Prime Minister. Nobody thinks. I wrote a paper in the Hindu, Hungry Mouths Day. Why not have that? At least that day you think of them, do something for them. So your fish has a very big role there. But what kind of fish? If I go for a mackerel now in the market, 1 kilo is 200 rupees. Pomfret is 800 rupees. Now can that poor hungry mouth eat that? No. But we have some small fishes, which are not caught in the fish net. Not in science. They are unscientific fishes. Seen that? In the olden days, whenever the child, you go and give 1 quarter, you get this much of that. All, small fishes put together, which is otherwise thrown. Today probably fish, for fish manure, people can eat that. Because first class protein. Animal protein. Of course, you don't have to get protein from animals. But a lot of people think if you don't eat animals and fish, you don't survive. Such people, I tell them, I can't argue with them, because arguing is a waste of time. I tell them, you come to my place, I'll show you a nice elephant. You eat meat, no? You fight with that elephant which doesn't eat meat at all. And if you win, then I will say meat is needed. If you lose, then my old hypothesis is that the protein in vegetables is much better quality and more useful for the human body, and that's healthier, and you get less disease, because less protein you eat, longer you have a healthy kidney. You eat lot of protein, by the time you are 45, you go to the doctor and say, your creatinine is 1.2. I will do that. And after that, he'll say, I'll do dialysis. After that, I'll give you a new kidney. Why stress your kidney? You don't require that. A biochemistry professor in Yale did a study of students who followed the Gladstone. Gladstone was a famous Prime Minister of England who used to write on everything. He wrote on chewing. He wrote a book. If you chew every morsel 200 times, you will be healthy. So there were some, students in the dorms are all crazy guys. So a few of them started chewing 200 times. And if you chew 200 times, you can hardly get about 5 grams of protein in a whole day, even if you sit the whole day and chew. But he observed them for 4 years in the medical school, and he found at the end they were healthier than the people eating the conventional diet, 1 gram per kilogram body weight of protein in the Second World War, Nazi secret. And then he said, low protein diet is good. So fish is needed for saving these 67 million patients from suffering from NIDS. So you people must do a movement. P.C. Thomas's name. P.C. Thomas movement for saving the hungry mouths. through fish. So instead of saying fish for health, you say fish for survival. These people can't survive. They have nothing. And you can at least do something. And why are we not worrying about them? Because they don't get us money. Why is not Hungry Mouth Day taken up? There is no sponsor. Heart Day is taken up because all heart fellows, heart hospitals, they say sponsor free run from Shiva Prakash, from Fisheries College to this Jyoti Circle for heart. Who told you running from Jyoti Circle to Fisheries College will keep you ever going here? Nothing. But there is a sponsor, they will give money. Supposing I say tomorrow, I will declare P.C. Thomas Day for Hungry Mouths, except P.C. Thomas, nobody will sponsor it. Because there is no industry behind it. This is why nobody bothers about the disease called AIDS. Everybody bothers about AIDS because the NIH budget for 1 year of AIDS research is $8 billion. Cancer research is only $2 billion. Can you believe that? So anybody who calls himself an AIDS researcher, he gets a very big thing. You know, I'm an AIDS researcher. I'm in the NIH doing research on AIDS. Nobody will do research on hunger, poverty, because it doesn't pay. So the science is not science, but materialism. It's all ultimately materialism. Grant getting, paper writing, citation index. And for what? Getting more grants. And see, a peer review. What is peer review? I asked the Editors Guild in Vancouver. I said, what are you talking about peer review? Your peer knows only what you know or what is known. And repeating what is known is not progress. Karl Popper said, knowledge advances not by repeating known things, but by refuting false dogmas. I'll give you an example. Ptolemy in the 2nd century AD said, the earth goes round the sun goes round the earth. The geocentric concept. For 500 years, every professor with PhD taught, sun goes round the earth. Then Copernicus came in the 7th century in Greece. Not Greece, actually it's Polish, in Poland. And Copernicus said, earth goes round the sun, the heliocentric concept. See, knowledge moved there. Come to medicine. 127 AD, Galen said, liver pumps blood. For 1500 years we taught in the medical college, liver pumps blood. PhD thesis written on liver pumping blood. Then 1528, William Harvey said, heart pumps blood. And today also we say heart pumps blood. 15 years ago I wrote an article, does the heart pump blood? No takers. Heart is a 300-gram muscular structure. If it is to pump blood with this strength, you know how much blood vessels you got? If you are about 60 kilos, you have got 5 lakhs kilometers of capillaries. 5 lakh kilometers of capillaries. You can go around India several times. That's the amount of blood vessels you got. These capillaries are smaller than your hair. Even a red blood cell can't go through it. It requires energy. So who is giving that energy? You require 142 horsepower for one circulation. Will you be alive? First beat itself, you are dead. No. Nothing moves in this world laminarly. Remember that. How can blood alone move laminarly? Everything moves by whirling. You go today to your bathroom, fill the bathtub with water and then pull the cork and watch how the water goes. And initially you won't see because there's a lot of water. As it goes down, boom, 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 it goes. Everything moves by whirling. You look at the river, it whirls and moves. So blood also whirls. So heart only gives a twist. And as it comes to the aorta, it whirls and collects energy, it goes. Next twist. The heart muscle is a peculiar muscle in the body. We say, oh, your ejection fraction is 40, you are very bad, I am going to give you a bypass surgery. Foolish idea, because ejection fraction is a linear measure. Heart is not a structure, heart is not a ball, heart is not a square, heart is not an oblong. So this Euclidean geometry of ejection fraction applied to a non-linear structure, such a foolish mathematics. You require Mandelbrot's fractal geometry, which we don't understand. So friends, fish is very good for health of the poor man. For the rich man, don't worry about fish because he's got so many other choices. Now let us concentrate on the poor man, which is the majority in the world. And if I were, if the poor man could give you money, you would be after the poor man. But poor man can't give you money. If a poor man goes to the hospital, they will never suggest bypass surgery for him. They'll say, hey, this will be all right, don't worry, this medicine you take and go. But a rich man goes, they'll first find out where is he coming. This bypass surgery is the best. You'll live forever. 100 years, I'm giving you blood. It's better than drug and things like that. That's why I wrote an article several years ago, which is all doing. It is not your health, damn it, it's your wealth. So we are not after your health. We are after your wealth. So friends, P.C. Thomas is a good man, a good teacher, good human being, and he means well. So in his name, let us start a movement called Movement for the Hungry Mouths through fish. Thank you very much.